Hey guys, Chad Trofgerman here. I want to show you a new tutorial platform that has just launched. It's called Utorial, and it really makes a difference in how you view and interact with video tutorials online. So to start, go to utorialmarket.com. Just type that right into your favorite browser. Once you're here, you'll see that we have 6 lessons on display. Each of these are a free lesson, and this is all a part of the soft launch that Utorial is doing. Let's click on my lesson here, or you can click on any of these that you want to learn. And here, you're brought to a launch page. Now, when Utorial launches here in the next few weeks, you'll be able to access the entire series I am doing here. I'm doing a series on how to create an animated cartoon from start to finish. That means scripting your cartoon, drawing the characters, your scenes, audio, putting it all together, onion skinning, and everything in between. By the time you're done with my series, you will know how to create a cartoon from start to finish. And in this soft launch, Utorial is giving you access to my drawing characters tutorial absolutely free. So you have nothing to lose here. So to view this tutorial or any of the other 5 that were on the home page, simply click on Install Utorial and Start Learning. Now you're brought to a 3-step process. First, you enter in your email address. This way you can keep up to date with all of the Utorial happenings, new tutorials, and so forth. Next, you need to install the Utorial player. Now don't worry, it's entirely safe. And it's very small. You won't even know it's on your computer. Finally, once you've installed it, you can watch your tutorials. So in my case here, I can simply click on the play button below these steps, and it will launch Utorial. Now, the first thing you'll notice here is it launches in its own application. Unlike YouTube, where you have a video streaming on a web page, you always have the Utorial at your disposal. So for instance, since this is a Flash tutorial, I can bounce right into Flash, and the tutorial stays with me the entire time. And I have the option to move it around, and I can even resize it if I want. If it's in the way, just like any software, you can simply downsize it to get it out of the way momentarily. And as I said, you can resize it as well by simply clicking this button right here. You can make it bigger so you can even see more of what's going on. Also, in each Utorial, the author has the ability to plug in text information for each of the cue points and chapters that happen in the tutorial. So in this case, you'll see that I have some information down here, and you can read that if you want, if the video simply isn't enough, or if you just want some more information. And in this case here too, I actually offer the ability in these tutorials to download files for the tutorials. In this case, you'll see there's a link right here, and this will allow the viewer then to click that and download the screenplay I am showing in this part of the tutorial right now. So I can just simply click open, and there's the screenplay that I have included for this tutorial, and then now you could follow along with what I'm talking about in the beginning of this lesson. And I do this, and I'm sure many other authors will be doing this, for the end of the lesson as well, giving you the file that I made throughout the lesson. That way you can go back and refer to it, dissect it, and do what you need to do to learn the lesson. So what are chapters and cue points? I mentioned those before. They're basically points that the author puts in to organize the video better. So let's take a look at how these work. I'm just going to go back to Flash here. And by using these arrows right down here, I can fast forward between different cue points and so forth. And I can also look at the table of contents. By doing this, you can see what is being learned at each point of the video. So in chapter 1, we make a new document and we adjust the size of the stage. Well, maybe you already know how to do that. So maybe you want to just skip ahead then to drawing the head of the character. And then we go through selecting the oval tool, adjusting its properties, drawing the head, and so forth. So let's start at drawing the head. I'll just click that and it'll put us to where we need to be and hit play. So once you have your options set, come over here to the stage, click and drag to get a pretty nice sized oval and release. Now, what we want to do next is make this head a symbol. If you're not familiar with symbols, it basically allows us to organize our drawings so that we can easily animate them and access them at a later time. So, take your selection tool, click and drag to highlight the oval. You can also just click the layer that the oval is on to highlight the whole thing too. But once you have it highlighted, hit F8 to make a symbol. The name of the symbol will be the head, so we can just name it head. The type, a graphic, and click OK. You'll see after all of that has played through, it pauses, allowing you to then draw the oval and make the oval a symbol. And that is one of the benefits to the cue points. But also at each cue point, we have new information. As you can see, there's new text, basically explaining what I explained on the video, giving you a clear picture. And this whole lesson is just like that. You can go through at your own pace. The video is very smart in pausing when it needs to, so you can keep caught up and you can rewind easily and you can skip ahead with the table of contents and download the files that you need to get this tutorial done and to learn what you need to learn. So definitely check it out. Just go to utorialmarket.com and just check out one of these free lessons and give your feedback. That's what we're looking for right now. Just tell us what you think, see if you like it, and I hope you do like it. I think it's pretty cool.